we selected a Ducati ST4S. Now I had a very good, still have actually, a VFR 750. I think it's an FV Jap import. Race can on it, it's pretty well sorted. Pulls 150 on the clock, no bother, with a double bubble screen. And I was looking for a replacement. Now, I was kind of thinking Ducati, but kind of like they didn't make a bike that would do the same job. So I thought the route to go was keep the VFR. Well, I was going to get it bored out and get it tuned and all the rest of it, but it was about £3,500 was the going price for boring it out to an 860. I think it was, and doing various bits and pieces to the engine. And still it's a VFR, then I would need to change the wheels and the brakes are shite, to put it bluntly. And it's still quite a heavy bike, so a couple of mates said, don't bother, that you'd be taking it too far, eh? So I went sports bike CBR 954 RR3, fantastic bike with steering damper on it, can't fault it, but she wouldn't go on the back of it after going on the back of it a couple of times, and it's hardly a bike for touring. One up, aye, brilliant. So I was looking for a replacement for the VFR, something nice and slim, because my left knee gives me a bit of jip a long day's riding on like a wide bike. So I had to go in a Aprilia RSVR type thing, and to tell you the truth, it pulled big numbers, but it didn't light anything up for me, considering I'd been on my mate's 748 SP, and that was just brilliant. What a cracking engine on that. Then I had to go on a KTM, don't like trail bikes, but I had to go just to find out. Oh, I was looking at the Futura, that's why I had a shot on my mate's Aprilia, which is obviously going to have a different state of tuning it, but anyway, the Aprilia was just totally gutless. I had to rev the tits off it. So I had a shot on a KTM 990 Adventure, the white powered jobby. Big numbers again, great bike, great engine. Still, I don't think it had the grunt of certainly this engine anyway. So I was more and more leaning to getting this bike, because I nearly bought a 996 instead of buying the Fireblade. So I was leaning towards an ST4S. I'm sure I had a shot on another bike, but I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't that crest. So anyway, oh, and inline fours, I hate them, honestly. They're dull, they're boring, they rev their tits off, fair enough, they go fast as anything, good stuff, but honestly, I'm an LC rider at heart. I love two strokes, the Yamaha power valve engine, even the 250 LC, beautiful, stunning, and an inline four is just mincy. So I was looking at an ST4S, and this appeared in Auto Trader with 307 miles in it in Bournemouth, and this is the facelift model. So I phoned them up and I says, is that the right picture of the right bike? And he said aye. I says okay, I'll buy that. Jumped on a plane with a girlfriend, we took our bike stuff with us, picked up the bike and drove it back from Bournemouth, that's my first go on it, all the way back to central Scotland, running it in fact as well. And it is just, honestly, I don't even think there's a bike on the bike out at the moment that could replace it, to tell you the truth. It does everything I need it to do. Maybe get a Street Fighter and put the plastics on it, or maybe take all the Street Fighter bits off and put it in this, or something like that, but there's really nothing